Have you ever felt like you're trapped in a cycle of negative thinking, unable to escape the shadow of your own mind? You're not alone. Millions struggle with this silent battle. But what if you could break free? This book reveals the hidden pathways in your brain and how to harness them to create a life of positivity and resilience. Chapter 1: Meet Your Amazing Brain, the Neuroscience of Thought. Welcome to the incredible world of neuroscience, where we explore the fascinating realm of your brain. In this chapter, we will delve into the basics of brain anatomy, the formation of neural pathways, and the role of the amygdala in fear and negative bias. By understanding how your brain works, you will discover that it is capable of change, and that you have the power to shape your thoughts and emotions. The human brain, a complex and dynamic system. The human brain is a complex and dynamic system, consisting of billions of neurons that communicate with each other through electrical and chemical signals. The brain is divided into different regions, each responsible for specific functions, such as movement, sensation, perception, and cognition. The cerebrum, the thinking brain. The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain, responsible for processing sensory information, controlling movement, and facilitating thought, emotion, and memory. The cerebrum is divided into two hemispheres: the left hemisphere, which is responsible for language, logic, and analytical thinking, and the right hemisphere, which is responsible for spatial awareness, intuition, and creativity. The limbic system, emotions and motivation. The limbic system is a network of structures that play a crucial role in emotions, motivation, and memory. The limbic system includes the amygdala, the hippocampus, and the hypothalamus. The amygdala is responsible for processing emotions, such as fear and anxiety, while the hippocampus is involved in the formation of new memories. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to change and adapt throughout life. This concept challenges the long-held idea that the brain is a fixed, unchangeable entity. Neuroplasticity allows the brain to reorganize itself in response to new experiences, learning, and environmental changes. The formation of neural pathways. Neural pathways are formed when neurons communicate with each other through electrical and chemical signals. When we repeat a thought or behavior, the neural pathway associated with that thought or behavior is strengthened. This process is known as long-term potentiation. The more we repeat a thought or behavior, the stronger the neural pathway becomes. The role of the amygdala in fear and negative bias. The amygdala is a small almond-shaped structure located in the temporal lobe. The amygdala is responsible for processing emotions, such as fear and anxiety. When we perceive a threat, the amygdala sends a signal to the brain, triggering the release of stress hormones, such as adrenaline and cortisol. The negativity bias, how negativity can become a habit. The negativity bias refers to the tendency for the brain to focus on negative experiences and emotions. This bias is thought to have evolved as a mechanism to protect us from potential threats. However, in modern times, this bias can lead to an excessive focus on negative thoughts and emotions, which can become a habit. Empowering message: your brain is not your enemy. Your brain is not your enemy, it's capable of change. By understanding how your brain works, you can take control of your thoughts and emotions. You can rewire your brain to focus on positive thoughts and emotions, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Conclusion. In conclusion, the human brain is a complex and dynamic system, capable of change and adaptation. By understanding the basics of brain anatomy, neuroplasticity, and the role of the amygdala in fear and negative bias, you can take control of your thoughts and emotions. Remember, your brain is not your enemy, it's capable of change. Chapter 2: Unmasking the Saboteurs, Common Negative Thinking Patterns. Welcome to the second chapter of our journey to overcome negative thinking patterns. In this chapter, we will explore the common negative thinking patterns that can sabotage our happiness and well-being. By understanding these patterns, you will be able to recognize them in your own thoughts and begin to break free from their negative impact. All or nothing thinking, the black and white trap. All or nothing thinking is a common negative thinking pattern that involves seeing things in absolute terms. This means that you might think that something is either completely good or completely bad, with no middle ground. For example, if you make a mistake at work, you might think, "I'm a total failure. I'll never be able to do this job." The problem with all or nothing thinking is that it distorts reality. Most things in life are not absolute, and there is usually some gray area. By recognizing this pattern, you can begin to challenge your thoughts and see things in a more balanced way. Catastrophizing, the worst-case scenario. Catastrophizing is another common negative thinking pattern that involves assuming the worst-case scenario. This means that you might think that something bad is going to happen, even if there is no evidence to support it. For example, if you have a headache, you might think, I must have a brain tumor. I'm going to die. The problem with catastrophizing is that it can create unnecessary anxiety and stress. By recognizing this pattern, you can begin to challenge your thoughts and focus on more realistic possibilities. Overgeneralization, the never-ending pattern. Overgeneralization is a negative thinking pattern that involves making broad conclusions based on a single event. This means that you might think that something is always true, even if it's not. For example, if you have a bad day, you might think, I always have bad days. I'll never be happy. The problem with overgeneralization is that it can create a negative self-image. By recognizing this pattern, you can begin to challenge your thoughts and focus on more specific, realistic conclusions. Real-life examples of negative thinking traps. Let's take a look at some real-life examples of negative thinking traps. Sarah is a college student who is struggling with her coursework. She thinks, I'm not smart enough. I'll never pass this class. All or nothing thinking. John is a businessman who is facing a tough project deadline. He thinks, if I don't meet this deadline, I'll lose my job and my family will starve. Catastrophizing. Emily is a stay-at-home mom who is feeling overwhelmed with household chores. She thinks, I'm a terrible mother. I'll never be able to keep up with everything. Overgeneralization. Providing a framework for recognizing your personal patterns. Now that we've explored some common negative thinking patterns, it's time to recognize your personal patterns. Take a few minutes to reflect on your thoughts and behaviors. Ask yourself, do I tend to see things in absolute terms? Do I assume the worst-case scenario? Do I make broad conclusions based on a single event? By recognizing your personal patterns, you can begin to challenge your thoughts and break free from their negative impact. Empowering message, awareness is the first step to breaking free. Awareness is the first step to breaking free from negative thinking patterns. By recognizing your personal patterns, you can begin to challenge your thoughts and focus on more realistic, positive possibilities. Remember, you have the power to change your thoughts and behaviors. Take control of your life and start living the life you deserve. Chapter 3, The Science of Suffering, How Negative Thoughts Impact Your Body and Life. In the previous chapter, we explored the negative thinking patterns that can distort our perception of reality. Now, we delve deeper into the science of suffering, examining how these negative thoughts don't just affect our mood, but also have a profound impact on our physical health and overall well-being. The mind-body connection, a two-way street. The connection between our mind and body is not a new concept, but science is constantly revealing more about its complex nature. It's not just about being stressed and getting a headache, it's about how negative thoughts trigger a chain reaction within our bodies. When we encounter stressful situations or engage in negative thinking, our brains release stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones are designed to help us cope with immediate threats, but when they're constantly elevated, they can wreak havoc on our physical health. The impact of chronic stress. Chronic stress, fueled by persistent negative thinking, can lead to a host of physical problems, including weakened immune system. Stress hormones suppress the immune system, making us more susceptible to illnesses. Heart problems. Chronic stress can raise blood pressure and increase the risk of heart disease. Digestive issues. Stress can disrupt digestion, leading to problems like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Sleep disturbances. Negative thoughts can make it difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep, leading to sleep deprivation. Muscle tension. Stress can cause muscle tension and headaches. Weight gain. Stress hormones can increase appetite and lead to weight gain. The link between negative thinking and mental health. Negative thinking not only affects our physical health, but it also plays a significant role in the development and maintenance of mental health conditions. Anxiety. Negative thoughts about the future or perceived threats can fuel anxiety disorders. Depression. negative thoughts about oneself, the world, and the future can lead to depression. Other mental health conditions, negative thinking patterns can contribute to a variety of mental health issues, including obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, panic disorder, and post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. The impact of negativity on relationships, work, and life. Beyond physical and mental health, negativity affects our relationships, work, and overall quality of life. Relationships. Constant negativity can strain relationships with friends, family, and loved ones. Work. Negative thoughts can lead to procrastination, low productivity, and difficulty collaborating with others. Overall well-being. Negative thinking can create a sense of hopelessness, despair, and a lack of motivation. The vicious cycle of negative thinking. Negative thinking can create a vicious cycle, perpetuating itself and making it difficult to break free. Negative thoughts. Negative thoughts about ourselves, the world, or the future. Negative emotions. These thoughts trigger negative emotions like anxiety, sadness, anger, or shame. Negative behaviors. Negative emotions lead to unhealthy behaviors like withdrawal, avoidance, or self-sabotage. Reinforcing negative thoughts. These behaviors often reinforce the negative thoughts, creating a cycle of negativity. Empowering message. Change is possible. It's important to remember that this vicious cycle is not unbreakable. Understanding the science of suffering is the first step towards breaking free from its grip. By recognizing the impact of negative thinking on our physical and mental well-being, we can begin to challenge those thoughts and cultivate a more positive and fulfilling life. Chapter 4. Your Personal Thought Inventory, Mapping Your Negative Thinking Landscape. Welcome to Chapter 4, where we'll embark on a journey of self-discovery. In this chapter, we'll explore practical ways to identify your personal negative thinking patterns and understand their impact on your life. By the end, you'll have a clearer picture of your thought landscape and be better equipped to navigate it. Exercise 1. Identifying your negative thinking triggers. To begin, let's identify situations that often trigger negative thoughts for you. Take a few minutes to think about the following questions. 1. When do you feel most anxious or stressed? 2. What situations make you feel sad or frustrated? 3. Are there specific people or places that often lead to negative thoughts? Write down your answers. These are your personal triggers, and recognizing them is the first step in managing your negative thoughts. Exercise 2. Creating your thought diary. A thought diary is a powerful tool for tracking your thoughts and their impact. Here's how to create one. 1. Get a notebook or use a notes app on your phone. 2. Each day, write down the situation that triggered negative thoughts, the specific thoughts you had, how these thoughts made you feel, what you did as a result of these thoughts. Here's an example. Situation: gave a presentation at work. Thoughts: I messed up. Everyone thinks I'm incompetent. Feelings: anxious, embarrassed. Actions: avoided eye contact with colleagues for the rest of the day. Keep this diary for at least a week. It will help you see patterns in your thinking and behavior. Exercise 3. Analyzing your thought patterns. Now that you have a collection of your thoughts, it's time to analyze them. Look for common themes or patterns. Do you often assume the worst will happen? Think in all or nothing terms? Blame yourself for things outside your control? Predict failure before you even try? Make a list of the patterns you notice. These are your personal thought distortions. Exercise 4. Identifying unhelpful beliefs. Our thoughts often stem from deeper beliefs about ourselves, others, or the world. These beliefs can be unhelpful if they're not based on reality. Look at your thought diary and ask yourself, what underlying beliefs might be driving these thoughts? Are these beliefs realistic or overly negative? How did I develop these beliefs? For example, if you often think I'm not good enough, you might have an underlying belief that you need to be perfect to be valued. Exercise 5. Understanding the function of negative thoughts. Believe it or not, your negative thoughts are trying to protect you in some way. They might be misguided, but they have a purpose. For each negative thought pattern you've identified, ask yourself, what is this thought trying to protect me from? What's the worst thing that could happen if this thought wasn't true? How might this thought be holding me back? For instance, the thought "I'll fail if I try" might be trying to protect you from disappointment or embarrassment. But it's also preventing you from pursuing your goals. Exercise 6. Creating your negative thinking map. Now, let's put it all together. On a large piece of paper, create a map of your negative thinking landscape. 1. In the center, write your name. 2. Around it, write your main negative thought patterns. 3. Connect each pattern to its triggers, the feelings it causes, and the actions it leads to. 4. Add notes about the underlying beliefs and protective functions of each pattern. This visual representation will give you a clear overview of your negative thinking landscape. Empowering message: knowledge is power, get to know your own mind. Congratulations! You've taken a significant step in understanding your thought patterns. This knowledge is powerful. By mapping your negative thinking landscape, you've gained valuable insights into how your mind works. Remember, these patterns didn't develop overnight, and they won't change overnight either. But now that you're aware of them, you're in a much better position to challenge and change them. You're no longer at the mercy of your thoughts, you're the observer and the navigator of your mind. In the coming chapters, we'll explore strategies to challenge these negative thoughts and replace them with more balanced, realistic ones. But for now, celebrate this achievement. You've shone a light on the darkest corners of your mind, and that takes courage. Your mind is a powerful tool, and now you're learning how to use it more effectively. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep growing. You're on the path to a more positive, fulfilling life. Chapter 5. Challenging Your Inner Critic, the Art of Cognitive Restructuring. Welcome to Chapter 5, where we'll learn how to challenge our inner critic and reshape our thoughts. In the previous chapter, we mapped out our negative thinking patterns. Now, we'll explore how to change these patterns using a technique called cognitive restructuring. Understanding cognitive restructuring. Cognitive restructuring is a powerful tool that helps us identify, challenge, and change the unhelpful thoughts and beliefs that often lead to negative emotions and behaviors. It's like being a detective of your own mind, examining your thoughts for evidence and accuracy. Step 1. Identifying irrational or unhelpful thoughts. The first step in cognitive restructuring is to catch your negative thoughts as they happen. Remember the thought diary we created in the last chapter? It's time to put it to use. When you notice yourself feeling upset or anxious, pause and ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? Is this thought helpful or unhelpful? Is it based on facts or assumptions? For example, if you make a mistake at work, your inner critic might say, I'm such a failure. I can't do anything right. This is an unhelpful and irrational thought that we need to challenge. Step 2. Disputing irrational thoughts. Once you've identified an unhelpful thought, it's time to question it. Here are some questions you can ask. Is this thought 100% true? Always true? What evidence do I have for this thought? What evidence do I have against this thought? Am I confusing a thought with a fact? Am I using all or nothing thinking? Am I jumping to conclusions? Let's apply these questions to our example thought, I'm such a failure. I can't do anything right. Is this 100% true? Have I never done anything right in my entire life? What evidence do I have for this thought? I made a mistake at work. What evidence do I have against this thought? I've successfully completed many tasks before. Am I confusing a thought with a fact? Yes, feeling like a failure doesn't mean I am one. Am I using all or nothing thinking? Yes, I'm seeing myself as either perfect or a total failure. Am I jumping to conclusions? Yes, I'm assuming one mistake means I can't do anything right. Step 3. Gathering evidence to challenge negative assumptions. To further challenge your negative thoughts, it's helpful to gather concrete evidence. This might include past successes and accomplishments, positive feedback you've received, times when you've overcome challenges, skills and strengths you possess. Write these down and keep them handy. When your inner critic speaks up, you'll have real evidence to counter its claims. Step 4. Developing more balanced and realistic thinking patterns. Now that we've challenged our negative thought, it's time to replace it with a more balanced and realistic one. Ask yourself, what's a more balanced way to look at this situation? How might someone else view this situation? What would I say to a friend in this situation? For our example, a more balanced thought might be, I made a mistake, but that doesn't define me. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes, and I can learn from this one. Step 5. Replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Positive affirmations are statements that challenge negative beliefs and promote a more positive self-image. They should be realistic and believable. Stated in the present tense. Focused on what you want, not what you don't want. For example, instead of I'm a failure, try I am capable and I learn from my mistakes. Instead of I can't do anything right, try I have many strengths and I'm constantly improving. Practice saying these affirmations daily, especially when you catch yourself in negative self-talk. Putting it all together, a cognitive restructuring exercise. Let's practice the whole process with another example. Situation: you're invited to a party but feel anxious about going. 1. Identify the negative thought, nobody will talk to me. I'll just embarrass myself. 2. Dispute the thought. Is this 100% true? Have I never had a successful social interaction? What evidence do I have for this thought? I feel nervous about social situations. What evidence do I have against it? I've had enjoyable conversations at parties before. 3. Gather evidence to challenge the assumption. I've made friends in the past. People have told me they enjoy talking to me. I have interesting hobbies and experiences to share. 4. Develop a more balanced thought. While I feel nervous, I've had positive social experiences before. Even if some interactions are awkward, that's normal and doesn't mean the whole evening will be bad. 5. Create a positive affirmation. I am friendly and interesting. I have valuable things to contribute to conversations. Empowering message: you have the power to choose your thoughts. Remember, your thoughts are not facts. They're mental events that you can observe, question, and change. With practice, cognitive restructuring becomes easier and more automatic. You'll find yourself naturally challenging negative thoughts and choosing more balanced, realistic ones. This doesn't mean you'll never have negative thoughts again. The goal isn't to eliminate all negative thinking, but to develop a more balanced, realistic perspective. You're learning to be the boss of your brain, not its victim. Every time you challenge a negative thought, you're rewiring your brain for positivity. You're building resilience and emotional strength. It takes time and practice, but you have the power to reshape your thinking patterns and, by extension, your life. So the next time your inner critic pipes up, remember, you have the tools to challenge it. You have the power to choose your thoughts. And with each choice, you're creating a happier, healthier you. Chapter 6. Mindfulness in Action, Taming the Monkey Mind. Welcome to Chapter 6, where we'll explore the powerful practice of mindfulness. In our journey to overcome negative thinking patterns, mindfulness serves as a valuable tool to calm our busy minds and find peace in the present moment. Understanding mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the current moment, aware of our thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, we can see clearly what's been there all along. Benefits of mindfulness for mental well-being. Regular mindfulness practice offers numerous benefits. 1. Reduced stress and anxiety. 2. Improved focus and concentration. 3. Enhanced emotional regulation. 4. Better sleep quality. 5. Increased self-awareness. 6. Greater overall sense of well-being. These benefits make mindfulness a powerful ally in our quest to tame negative thinking patterns. Practical mindfulness exercises. Let's dive into some practical exercises you can start using right away to cultivate mindfulness and reduce anxiety. 1. The 5 senses exercise. This exercise helps ground you in the present moment by engaging all your senses. Find 5 things you can see. Identify 4 things you can touch. Notice 3 things you can hear. Recognize 2 things you can smell. Acknowledge 1 thing you can taste. Practice this exercise whenever you feel overwhelmed or anxious. It brings your attention back to the present, away from worries about the future or regrets about the past. 2. Mindful breathing. This simple yet powerful exercise can be done anywhere, anytime. 1. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. 2. Focus your attention on your breath. 3. Notice the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils. 4. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring your focus back to your breath. 5. Start with 5 minutes and gradually increase the duration. Mindful breathing helps calm your nervous system and provides an anchor to the present moment. 3. Body scan meditation. This exercise helps you become aware of physical sensations in your body. 1. Lie down or sit comfortably. 2. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. 3. Starting from your toes, focus your attention on each part of your body. 4. Notice any sensations without trying to change them. 5. Slowly move your attention up through your body to the top of your head. The body scan helps release physical tension and brings your awareness to the present moment. Observing thoughts without judgment. A key aspect of mindfulness is learning to observe our thoughts without getting caught up in them. Imagine your thoughts are like clouds passing in the sky. You can see them, but you don't have to chase after them or try to push them away. Practice exercise, thought observation. 1. Sit quietly and close your eyes. 2. Notice the thoughts that come into your mind. 3. Imagine each thought as a leaf floating down a stream. 4. Don't try to change or judge the thoughts, just observe them. 5. If you find yourself getting caught up in a thought, gently bring your attention back to the image of leaves on the stream. This practice helps create distance between you and your thoughts, reducing their power over your emotions and actions. Detaching from negative thinking. Mindfulness helps us detach from negative thinking by teaching us that thoughts are not facts. They're mental events that come and go. By observing our thoughts without judgment, we can learn to let go of negative patterns more easily. Cultivating present moment awareness. Present moment awareness is the heart of mindfulness. It's about fully engaging with what's happening right now, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Practice exercise, mindful activity. 1. Choose a simple activity like washing dishes or walking. 2. Fully engage your senses in the activity. 3. Notice the physical sensations, sounds, and sights. 4. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the activity. 5. Try this for 5 minutes at first, then gradually increase the time. By practicing present moment awareness, we can interrupt patterns of rumination and negative thinking. Interrupting rumination. Rumination is the tendency to repeatedly think about the same negative thoughts. It's like a hamster wheel in your mind, spinning endlessly but getting nowhere. Mindfulness can help break this cycle by bringing our attention back to the present moment. When you notice yourself ruminating, 1. Acknowledge that you're ruminating. 2. Take a deep breath and focus on the sensation of breathing. 3. Engage in a mindful activity, like the exercises we've learned. 4. Remind yourself that thoughts are not facts. With practice, you'll be able to catch rumination earlier and redirect your attention more easily. Making mindfulness a daily habit. To reap the full benefits of mindfulness, it's important to practice regularly. Here are some tips to incorporate mindfulness into your daily life. 1. Start small. Begin with just 5 minutes a day. 2. Choose a consistent time, perhaps first thing in the morning or before bed. 3. Use reminders, set alarms on your phone or leave notes for yourself. 4. Be patient. Mindfulness is a skill that improves with practice. 5. Be kind to yourself. If you miss a day, simply start again without judgment. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. Empowering message, peace and clarity are available in the present moment. As we conclude this chapter, remember that peace and clarity are not distant goals, they're available to you right now, in this very moment. Mindfulness is a powerful tool that allows you to access this inner peace, regardless of what's happening around you. Every time you practice mindfulness, you're strengthening your ability to stay present, calm your anxious thoughts, and choose your responses rather than reacting automatically. You're training your mind to be a place of refuge rather than a source of stress. The journey of mindfulness is ongoing, and each moment offers a new opportunity to begin again. So take a deep breath, bring your awareness to the present moment, and know that with each mindful breath, you're one step closer to taming your monkey mind and finding lasting peace. Chapter 7. The Power of Visualization, Creating a Positive Future. In this chapter, we'll explore the fascinating power of visualization. We'll discover how our minds can create a positive future, not just by thinking about it, but by actually experiencing it through mental imagery. The brain's response to mental imagery. Our brains are wired to respond to mental imagery almost as if it were real. When we visualize something, our brains activate the same neural pathways as if we were actually experiencing it. Think about it. When you imagine biting into a juicy lemon, your mouth might water, and you might even experience a slight pucker in your face. This is because the brain can't differentiate between what's real and what's imagined. This ability to trick our brains through visualization is powerful. It's like having a rehearsal for real-life situations, allowing us to prepare for challenges and build confidence before we actually face them. Visualization techniques for reducing anxiety. Visualization is a powerful tool for managing anxiety. When we feel anxious, our thoughts tend to focus on the worst-case scenario. Visualization can help us shift our focus to a more positive and empowering outcome. Here are some practical visualization techniques for reducing anxiety. 1. Calm place visualization. Close your eyes and find a peaceful place in your mind. This could be a beach, a forest, or any place that brings you a sense of calm and serenity. Visualize yourself in this place, paying attention to the details. What do you see, hear, smell, feel? Allow yourself to sink into the feeling of peace and relaxation. Spend a few minutes in this place, letting go of your anxieties. 2. Breathing visualization. Visualize your breath flowing in and out of your body. Imagine each breath as a calming wave washing over you. As you inhale, visualize the stress and tension leaving your body. As you exhale, visualize a feeling of peace and relaxation filling you. 3. Success visualization. If you're facing a challenge, visualize yourself successfully navigating it. For example, if you're giving a presentation, imagine yourself delivering it confidently and engagingly. Visualize the audience responding positively to your message. Feel the sense of accomplishment and pride that comes with success. Creating a compelling vision board. A vision board is a visual representation of your dreams and goals. It's a powerful tool for focusing your mind on what you want to achieve and for visualizing your desired future. Here's how to create a vision board. 1. Gather images, quotes, and affirmations that represent your goals. For example, if you want to travel, include pictures of places you dream of visiting. If you want to improve your health, find images of healthy food and activities. If you want to achieve a career goal, include pictures of successful people in your field. 2. Create a collage of these images on a board or piece of paper. 3. Place your vision board in a prominent location where you'll see it often. 4. Spend a few minutes each day looking at your vision board and visualizing yourself living the life you desire. Mental rehearsals for success. Mental rehearsals are like practicing a skill in your mind before you do it in real life. They can be especially helpful for situations that make you anxious, like public speaking, job interviews, or important meetings. Here's how to practice mental rehearsals. 1. Visualize the situation in detail. Imagine yourself in the environment, interacting with people, and performing the actions you need to do. 2. Focus on the positive outcomes. Imagine yourself succeeding and feeling confident. 3. Practice regularly. The more you rehearse, the more natural the situation will feel when you actually experience it. Empowering message. Your mind is a powerful tool for shaping your reality. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool. You can use it to create a positive future for yourself. Visualization, vision boards, and mental rehearsals are powerful techniques for harnessing the mind's ability to create a positive and fulfilling reality. By taking the time to visualize your dreams and goals, you're programming your mind for success. You're sending a clear message to your subconscious that you believe in yourself and your ability to achieve your dreams. So start visualizing today. Embrace the power of your mind to create the life you desire. You are capable of anything you set your mind to. Chapter 8. Gratitude, Rewiring Your Brain for Happiness. In this chapter, we'll explore the powerful practice of gratitude, a simple yet profound tool for rewiring your brain for greater happiness and well-being. You'll discover how gratitude can shift your focus, increase positivity, and serve as an antidote to negative thinking. The science behind gratitude. Gratitude is more than just a nice feeling. It's a scientifically proven way to improve your mental and physical health. When you practice gratitude, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, neurochemicals associated with happiness and pleasure. Here's how gratitude impacts your brain. 1. Increased positive emotions. Gratitude helps you focus on the good things in your life, boosting positive emotions and reducing negative ones. 2. Improved sleep. Gratitude can help you fall asleep more easily and sleep more soundly. 3. Strengthened immune system. Gratitude has been linked to a stronger immune system, making you less susceptible to illness. 4. Reduced stress. Gratitude helps you focus on what you have, rather than what you lack, reducing stress and anxiety. 5. Increased resilience. Gratitude helps you cultivate a more positive outlook, making you more resilient in the face of challenges. Practical gratitude exercises. Here are some practical gratitude exercises you can try to incorporate into your daily life. 1. The gratitude journal. Every day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for. These can be big or small things, but make sure they're specific and meaningful to you. This simple practice helps you focus on the positive aspects of your life and appreciate them more deeply. 2. The gratitude walk. Take a walk in nature or around your neighborhood. As you walk, pay attention to your senses. Notice the sights, sounds, smells, and textures that surround you. Find things to be grateful for, even the small things like the warmth of the sun or the sound of birds singing. 3. The gratitude circle. Gather with friends or family members. Take turns sharing one thing you're grateful for. This exercise helps you connect with others and appreciate the good things in your life. 4. The gratitude jar. Keep a jar or box where you can write down things you're grateful for on slips of paper. Whenever you think of something positive, write it down and drop it in the jar. When you're feeling down, you can pull out a few slips of paper and read them to remind yourself of the good things in your life. Cultivating a daily gratitude practice. To experience the full benefits of gratitude, it's important to make it a regular part of your routine. Here are some tips for cultivating a daily gratitude practice. 1. Start small. Begin by practicing gratitude for just a few minutes each day. 2. Find a time that works for you. Some people prefer to practice gratitude in the morning, while others find it more helpful to do it before bed. 3. Be consistent. The key to building a habit is to practice regularly. 4. Experiment with different techniques. There are many different gratitude exercises to try. Find the ones that resonate with you and make you feel good. 5. Be patient. It takes time to develop a gratitude practice. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Just keep practicing and you'll eventually reap the rewards. Gratitude is an antidote to negative thinking and comparison. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negative thinking and comparison. When we focus on what we have, we naturally become less focused on what we lack. This helps us avoid falling into the trap of comparing ourselves to others, which can lead to feelings of inadequacy and dissatisfaction. Instead of thinking, I wish I had that, try thinking, I'm grateful for what I have. Empowering message. Gratitude unlocks joy and contentment in the present moment. Gratitude is a way of life, not just a temporary fix. It's about cultivating a mindset of appreciation for the good things in your life, big and small. By practicing gratitude, you're rewiring your brain for happiness and creating a more joyful and fulfilling life. You'll find that gratitude unlocks a sense of contentment and peace, not just in the future, but right now, in this very moment. It's about finding joy in the simple things and appreciating the beauty that surrounds you. Remember, gratitude is a powerful force. It can change your perspective, improve your well-being, and unlock a deeper sense of joy and contentment. Embrace gratitude as a daily practice, and watch your life transform. Chapter 9. Self-compassion, silencing your inner critic. Welcome to Chapter 9, where we'll explore the powerful concept of self-compassion. In our journey to overcome negative thinking patterns, learning to be kind to ourselves is a crucial step. Let's dive into understanding self-compassion and how it can transform our inner dialogue. Understanding self-compassion. Self-compassion is the practice of treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a good friend. It involves 3 main components. 1. Self-kindness, being gentle and supportive with yourself, especially during difficult times. 2. Common humanity, recognizing that everyone makes mistakes and faces challenges. 3. Mindfulness, being aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Self-compassion is not about being weak or self-indulgent. Instead, it's about acknowledging your struggles and responding with care and understanding. It's a powerful tool for silencing your inner critic and fostering emotional well-being. The importance of self-compassion. Self-compassion is crucial for several reasons. 1. It reduces anxiety and depression. By treating yourself kindly, you can lower stress levels and improve mood. 2. It enhances resilience. Self-compassion helps you bounce back from setbacks more easily. 3. It improves self-worth. When you're compassionate with yourself, you develop a stronger sense of self-esteem. 4. It promotes personal growth. Self-compassion allows you to learn from mistakes without harsh self-judgment. Identifying self-critical thoughts and beliefs. The first step in practicing self-compassion is to recognize your self-critical thoughts. These are the negative messages you tell yourself, often without even realizing it. Here are some common examples. I'm not good enough. I always mess things up. I should be doing better. I'm a failure. Exercise, thought tracking. 1. For one day, keep a log of your self-critical thoughts. 2. Write down the situation that triggered the thought and how it made you feel. 3. At the end of the day, review your log. Notice any patterns or recurring themes. Challenging self-critical thoughts. Once you've identified your self-critical thoughts, it's time to challenge them. Here are some strategies. 1. Question the evidence. Is there real proof for this negative thought, or is it just an assumption? 2. Consider alternative perspectives. How would a kind friend view this situation? 3. Examine the consequences. How does this self-critical thought affect your mood and behavior? 4. Replace with compassionate thoughts. What would a more understanding and kind thought be? Exercise, thought challenge. Choose one self-critical thought from your log. Use the strategies above to challenge and reframe it into a more compassionate thought. Practicing self-kindness during setbacks. Setbacks and failures are a normal part of life, but they often trigger our harshest self-criticism. Here's how to practice self-kindness during these challenging times. 1. Acknowledge your pain. It's okay to feel disappointed or frustrated. Allow yourself to experience these emotions without judgment. 2. Remind yourself of common humanity. Everyone faces setbacks. You're not alone in your struggles. 3. Offer yourself comfort. Speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend. What words of encouragement would you offer? 4. Learn from the experience. Instead of beating yourself up, ask what you can learn from this situation to grow and improve. Exercise, self-kindness letter. Write a letter to yourself from the perspective of a compassionate friend. Offer words of understanding, comfort, and encouragement about a recent setback or challenge you faced. Developing a compassionate inner dialogue. Transforming your inner critic into a compassionate inner voice takes practice. Here are some strategies to help. 1. Use kind language. Replace harsh words with gentler ones. Instead of stupid, try learning or growing. 2. Speak to yourself in second person. Using you instead of I can create a sense of distance and make it easier to be kind to yourself. 3. Imagine a compassionate figure. When you need support, imagine a kind and wise figure, real or imaginary, offering you encouragement. 4. Practice self-compassion breaks. When you notice you're being hard on yourself, pause and offer yourself words of kindness. Exercise, daily self-compassion break. 3 times a day, take a moment to 1. Acknowledge a difficulty you're facing. 2. Remind yourself that everyone faces challenges. 3. Offer yourself words of kindness and support. Overcoming obstacles to self-compassion. Sometimes, we resist being kind to ourselves. We might fear that self-compassion will make us weak or complacent. Let's address some common obstacles. 1. Self-compassion is self-indulgent. Reality, self-compassion motivates us to make positive changes because we care about ourselves, not because we're worthless. 2. I need to be hard on myself to succeed. Reality, research shows that self-compassion leads to greater motivation and better performance than self-criticism. 3. I don't deserve compassion. Reality: everyone deserves compassion, including you. It's a basic human need, not something we earn. 4. Self-compassion is weak. Reality: it takes strength to face our pain and respond with kindness. Self-compassion builds resilience. Exercise: addressing your obstacles. Identify any beliefs that make it hard for you to practice self-compassion. Challenge these beliefs using the strategies we've learned. Cultivating self-compassion in daily life. To make self-compassion a habit, incorporate it into your daily routine. 1. Start your day with a self-compassion mantra: may I be kind to myself today. 2. Practice mindful self-compassion during daily activities like showering or eating. 3. End your day by acknowledging 3 things you appreciate about yourself. 4. When you make a mistake, pause and offer yourself words of understanding and encouragement. 5. Regularly engage in self-care activities that nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Empowering message: you are worthy of love and kindness, especially from yourself. As we conclude this chapter, remember that you are inherently worthy of love and kindness. Your worth is not determined by your achievements, looks, or what others think of you. You deserve compassion simply because you are human. By practicing self-compassion, you're not just being kind to yourself in the moment. You're rewiring your brain to be more resilient, confident, and emotionally balanced. You're creating a foundation of self-love that will support you through life's challenges and joys. Remember, self-compassion is a skill that grows with practice. Be patient with yourself as you learn. Each time you choose self-kindness over self-criticism, you're taking a step towards a more fulfilling and peaceful life. You are your own most constant companion. Make that relationship a loving and supportive one. You deserve it. Chapter 10: The Body-Mind Connection, Movement and Nutrition for Mental Wellness. Welcome to Chapter 10, where we'll explore the powerful connection between your body and mind. We often think about mental and physical health as separate entities, but the truth is they are deeply intertwined. In this chapter, we'll discover how movement and nutrition can have a profound impact on your mental well-being. The impact of exercise on mood, stress, and brain chemistry. Exercise is not just about physical fitness, it's a powerful tool for improving your mood, reducing stress, and boosting your brain power. When you engage in physical activity, your brain releases endorphins, which act as natural mood boosters and pain relievers. Here are some key benefits of exercise for mental health. Reduced anxiety and depression. Exercise has been shown to be as effective as medication in some cases for treating mild to moderate anxiety and depression. Improved sleep quality. Regular physical activity can help you fall asleep faster, sleep more soundly, and wake up feeling more refreshed. Enhanced cognitive function. Exercise improves blood flow to the brain, boosting memory, focus, and overall cognitive performance. Increased stress resilience. Exercise helps your body become more efficient at managing stress hormones, making you more resilient in the face of challenges. The role of nutrition in supporting mental health. The food you eat doesn't just fuel your body, it also nourishes your brain and impacts your mood, energy levels, and overall mental well-being. A diet rich in whole foods, fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats can provide your brain with the nutrients it needs to function optimally. Here's how nutrition can impact your mental health. Improved mood. Certain nutrients, like omega-3 fatty acids, B vitamins, and vitamin D, play a crucial role in mood regulation. Reduced inflammation. A diet high in processed foods and sugar can contribute to inflammation, which has been linked to depression and other mental health issues. Stabilized blood sugar. Eating regular, balanced meals helps stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing mood swings and energy crashes. Gut health. Emerging research suggests a strong connection between gut health and mental health. A healthy gut microbiome supports a healthy brain. Practical tips for incorporating movement into your day. You don't need to become a marathon runner to reap the benefits of exercise. Here are some practical tips for incorporating movement into your daily routine. 1. Find activities you enjoy. Exercise shouldn't feel like a chore. Choose activities you genuinely enjoy, whether it's dancing, swimming, hiking, or playing a sport. 2. Start small. Begin with just 10 to 15 minutes of exercise a day and gradually increase the duration and intensity. 3. Make it a habit. Schedule exercise into your day like any other important appointment. 4. Find an exercise buddy. Having a workout partner can provide motivation and accountability. 5. Be patient. It takes time to build a consistent exercise routine. Don't get discouraged if you miss a day or two. Just start again when you can. Practical tips for healthy eating habits. Making healthy food choices doesn't have to be complicated. Here are some practical tips. 1. Focus on whole foods. Choose whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, lean protein, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. 2. Limit processed foods. Processed foods often contain added sugars, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients that can negatively impact your mood and energy levels. 3. Stay hydrated. Dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, and difficulty concentrating. Make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day. 4. Plan your meals. Planning your meals ahead of time can help you make healthier choices and avoid unhealthy impulse eating. 5. Cook at home more often. This gives you more control over the ingredients in your food. Mindfulness in everyday activities, walking, eating, and connecting with nature. Mindfulness isn't just about meditation. It's about bringing your full attention to the present moment in all aspects of your life. 1. Mindful walking. As you walk, pay attention to the sensation of your feet on the ground, the rhythm of your breath, and the sights and sounds around you. 2. Mindful eating. Slow down and savor your food. Pay attention to the taste, texture, and aroma of each bite. Avoid distractions like TV or your phone. 3. Connecting with nature. Spending time in nature has been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and boost creativity. Take a walk in the park, sit by a lake, or simply observe the trees and sky. Empowering message. Your body and mind are interconnected. Nourish both for optimal well-being. As you can see, the connection between your body and mind is undeniable. When you take care of your physical health through movement and nutrition, you're also taking care of your mental health. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. Start by incorporating one or two of the tips from this chapter into your daily routine. Your body and mind deserve to be nourished. By prioritizing your physical and mental well-being, you're investing in a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Chapter 11. Sleep and Stress Management, Essential Pillars of Mental Fitness. Welcome to Chapter 11, where we'll explore two crucial aspects of mental health, sleep and stress management. These elements play a vital role in our overall well-being, influencing our mood, cognitive function, and ability to handle life's challenges. Let's dive into understanding their importance and learning practical strategies to improve both. The crucial role of sleep in emotional regulation and cognitive function. Sleep is not just a period of rest, it's an active process during which our brains perform essential maintenance and consolidation tasks. Quality sleep is fundamental for 1. Emotional regulation. Sleep helps us process emotions and maintain emotional balance. Lack of sleep can lead to increased irritability, mood swings, and difficulty managing stress. 2. Memory consolidation. During sleep, our brains transfer information from short-term to long-term memory, enhancing our ability to learn and retain information. 3. Cognitive performance. Adequate sleep improves focus, decision-making abilities, and problem-solving skills. 4. Physical health. Sleep is crucial for immune function, hormone regulation, and overall physical recovery. Practical tips for improving sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene refers to the habits and practices that are conducive to sleeping well on a regular basis. Here are some practical tips to improve your sleep. 1. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock. 2. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Engage in calming activities before bed, such as reading, gentle stretching, or listening to soothing music. This signals to your body that it's time to wind down. 3. Optimize your sleep environment. Keep your bedroom dark, quiet, and cool. Use comfortable bedding and pillows. Remove electronic devices from your bedroom. 4. Limit exposure to blue light. The blue light emitted by phones, tablets, and computers can interfere with your sleep-wake cycle. Try to avoid screens for at least an hour before bedtime. 5. Watch your diet. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon and evening. Don't eat heavy meals close to bedtime. Limit alcohol consumption, as it can disrupt sleep patterns. 6. Exercise regularly. Regular physical activity can improve sleep quality, but avoid vigorous exercise close to bedtime. 7. Manage stress. Practice relaxation techniques like deep breathing or meditation before bed to calm your mind. Identifying and managing stress triggers in daily life. Stress is a normal part of life, but chronic stress can have serious impacts on both mental and physical health. The first step in managing stress is identifying your personal stress triggers. Common triggers include 1. Work-related pressures. 2. Financial concerns. 3. Relationship issues. 4. Major life changes. 5. Health problems. Once you've identified your triggers, you can start to develop strategies to manage them. Here are some approaches. 1. Time management. Use tools like calendars and to-do lists to organize your tasks and reduce feeling overwhelmed. 2. Set boundaries. Learn to say no to additional commitments when you're already stretched thin. 3. Practice problem solving. Break down big issues into smaller, manageable steps. 4. Seek support. Don't hesitate to reach out to friends, family, or a professional for help when needed. 5. Regular self-care. Make time for activities you enjoy and that help you relax. Effective stress reduction techniques. 1. Deep breathing. Find a quiet place and sit comfortably. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. Repeat this cycle for several minutes. 2. Meditation. Start with just 5 minutes a day. Focus on your breath or a calming word or phrase. When your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your focus point. 3. Progressive muscle relaxation. Starting from your toes, tense each muscle group for 5 seconds, then relax. Work your way up through your body to your head. Notice the difference between tension and relaxation. 4. Yoga. Combines physical postures, breathing techniques, and meditation. Can be adapted for all fitness levels. Regular practice can reduce stress, improve flexibility, and enhance overall well-being. 5. Mindfulness. Practice being fully present in the moment. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Can be practiced during everyday activities like eating or walking. 6. Journaling. Write down your thoughts and feelings. Can help process emotions and gain perspective on stressful situations. 7. Physical activity. Regular exercise is a powerful stress reducer. Choose activities you enjoy, whether it's walking, swimming, dancing, or playing a sport. Implementing sleep and stress management strategies. To make these strategies a regular part of your life. 1. Start small. Choose 1 or 2 techniques to start with. Trying to change everything at once can be overwhelming. 2. Be consistent. Practice your chosen techniques regularly, even when you're not feeling particularly stressed. 3. Be patient. It takes time to see the full benefits of these practices. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. 4. Track your progress. Keep a journal of your sleep patterns and stress levels. This can help you identify what's working and what needs adjustment. 5. Adjust as needed. If a particular strategy isn't working for you, try something else. Everyone is different, and it's important to find what works best for you. Empowering message. Prioritizing sleep and managing stress are investments in your mental health. Remember, taking care of your sleep and managing your stress are not luxuries. They are essential investments in your mental and physical health. By prioritizing these aspects of your life, you're setting yourself up for better emotional regulation, improved cognitive function, and greater resilience in the face of life's challenges. Every step you take towards better sleep and stress management is a step towards a healthier, happier you. It may not always be easy, but it's always worth it. Your future self will thank you for the efforts you make today. So start small, be consistent, and remember that you have the power to significantly improve your mental fitness through better sleep and stress management. You've got this. Chapter 12, Building Resilience, Bouncing Back from Setbacks Stronger. Welcome to Chapter 12, where we'll explore the crucial skill of resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and learning to bounce back from setbacks is key to maintaining mental well-being and achieving your goals. In this chapter, we'll dive into understanding resilience, developing coping mechanisms, reframing failures, and cultivating a growth mindset. Understanding resilience. Resilience is the ability to adapt and bounce back when things don't go as planned. It's like being a rubber band, you can stretch and bend without breaking. Resilient people face life's challenges head-on and come out stronger on the other side. Key aspects of resilience include 1. Emotional regulation, managing your emotions in difficult situations. 2. Flexibility, adapting to changes and unexpected events. 3. Problem solving, finding solutions when faced with obstacles. 4. Self-efficacy, believing in your ability to handle challenges. Resilience isn't about avoiding stress or pretending everything is fine. It's about facing difficulties and learning to thrive despite them. Developing coping mechanisms. Coping mechanisms are strategies we use to manage stress and adversity. Here are some effective coping mechanisms to build your resilience. 1. Positive self-talk. Replace negative thoughts with positive, encouraging ones. For example, instead of "I can't do this," try "This is challenging, but I can learn and improve." 2. Mindfulness. Practice being present in the moment without judgment. This can help reduce anxiety about the future or regrets about the past. 3. Problem solving. Break down big problems into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on what you can control and take action on those aspects. 4. Seeking support. Reach out to friends, family, or professionals when you need help. Remember, asking for support is a sign of strength, not weakness. 5. Self-care. Prioritize activities that nourish your body and mind, such as exercise, healthy eating, and getting enough sleep. 6. Relaxation techniques. Practice deep breathing, meditation, or progressive muscle relaxation to manage stress. 7. Humor. Finding humor in difficult situations can help you maintain perspective and reduce stress. Exercise. Coping toolbox. Create a list of your personal coping strategies. Include activities, people to reach out to, and positive self-talk phrases. Keep this list handy for when you face challenges. Reframing failures as opportunities. How we view failure can significantly impact our resilience. Instead of seeing failures as dead ends, try reframing them as opportunities for growth and learning. Steps to reframe failure. 1. Acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to feel disappointed or frustrated. Allow yourself to experience these emotions without judgment. 2. Look for lessons. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? 3. Identify what you can control. Focus on aspects of the situation you can change or improve. 4. Set new goals. Use the lessons learned to set new, more informed goals. 5. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Remember that everyone faces setbacks. Example. Instead of thinking, "I failed this project," "I'm not good enough," try, "This project didn't go as planned, but I learned valuable lessons about time management and communication that will help me succeed in the future." Exercise. Failure reframe. Think of a recent setback or failure. Write down 3 lessons you learned from the experience and how you can apply these lessons moving forward. Cultivating a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. This mindset is crucial for building resilience. Key aspects of a growth mindset. 1. Embracing challenges, seeing challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. 2. Persisting in the face of setbacks, viewing setbacks as part of the learning process. 3. Seeing effort as a path to mastery, understanding that effort and hard work lead to improvement. 4. Learning from criticism, using feedback as a tool for growth rather than taking it personally. 5. Finding inspiration in others' success, being motivated by others' achievements instead of feeling threatened. To cultivate a growth mindset. 1. Pay attention to your self-talk. Notice when you're using fixed mindset language and consciously shift to growth mindset language. 2. Celebrate effort and progress. Focus on the process of learning and improving, not just the end result. 3. Embrace the word yet. When you find something challenging, add yet to the end of your statement. I can't do this yet. 4. Set learning goals. Instead of focusing solely on performance, set goals related to acquiring new skills or knowledge. 5. Take on challenges. Regularly step out of your comfort zone to practice facing and overcoming difficulties. Exercise, mindset shift. Identify 3 areas in your life where you tend to have a fixed mindset. For each area, write down how you could approach it with a growth mindset instead. Building your resilience muscle. Like physical strength, resilience can be built and improved over time. Here are some strategies to strengthen your resilience. 1. Practice optimism. Look for the positive aspects in situations, even when facing challenges. 2. Build strong relationships. Cultivate supportive relationships that you can rely on during tough times. 3. Take care of your physical health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep contribute to both physical and mental resilience. 4. Set and work towards goals. Having clear goals gives you direction and purpose, even when facing setbacks. 5. Practice problem solving. Regularly challenge yourself with puzzles or new skills to keep your problem-solving ability sharp. 6. Reflect on past successes. Remind yourself of times you've overcome challenges in the past to boost your confidence. 7. Develop your emotional intelligence. Work on understanding and managing your emotions effectively. Exercise, resilience journal. Start a resilience journal. Each day, write down one challenge you faced and how you responded resiliently. Over time, you'll create a record of your growing strength and adaptability. Empowering message, you are stronger than you think. As we conclude this chapter, remember that you are inherently resilient. You've overcome challenges in the past, and you have the power to face whatever comes your way in the future. Building resilience is a journey, not a destination. It's about developing a set of skills and mindsets that allow you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and strength. Every setback you face is an opportunity to grow stronger and more adaptable. You have the power within you to overcome any obstacle. Trust in your ability to learn, adapt, and persevere. With each challenge you face, remind yourself, I am resilient. I can handle this. I will come out stronger on the other side. Remember, resilience isn't about never falling down, it's about always getting back up. And you, with your growing resilience skills, are more than capable of rising to any challenge life may bring. Chapter 13, The Power of Connection, Building Supportive Relationships. Welcome to Chapter 13, where we'll explore the profound impact of social connection on our mental and emotional well-being. In this chapter, we'll discuss the importance of nurturing healthy relationships, setting boundaries with toxic individuals, and building a supportive network. Remember, you are not alone, and connecting with others can be a powerful tool for overcoming negative thinking patterns. The importance of social connection. Humans are social beings, and our connections with others play a crucial role in our mental health. Social connection can provide 1. Emotional support. Sharing your feelings and experiences with others can help you process emotions and gain perspective. 2. Sense of belonging. Feeling part of a community boosts self-esteem and reduces feelings of loneliness. 3. Motivation and encouragement. Supportive relationships can inspire you to pursue your goals and overcome challenges. 4. Physical health benefits. Social connection is linked to better physical health, including improved immune function and reduced risk of chronic diseases. Identifying and nurturing healthy relationships. Not all relationships are equally supportive. It's important to identify and nurture the healthy ones. Here are some characteristics of healthy relationships. 1. Mutual respect. Both parties value and respect each other's feelings, boundaries, and individuality. 2. Open communication. Open and honest communication fosters trust and understanding. 3. Support and encouragement. Healthy relationships involve mutual support and encouragement. 4. Acceptance. Accepting each other's strengths and weaknesses without judgment. 5. Balance. A balance between giving and receiving, ensuring neither party feels taken advantage of. To nurture healthy relationships. 1. Show appreciation. Express gratitude for the support and kindness you receive. 2. Be a good listener. Pay attention to others' feelings and experiences. 3. Practice empathy. Try to understand and share the feelings of others. 4. Offer support. Be there for others in times of need. 5. Maintain regular contact. Stay connected through regular communication. Exercise. Relationship audit. Make a list of your important relationships. For each one, note whether it is supportive or draining. Identify the characteristics that make it healthy or unhealthy. Setting boundaries with toxic individuals. Toxic relationships can drain your energy and negatively impact your mental health. It's important to set boundaries to protect yourself. Here are some signs of toxic relationships. 1. Constant criticism, consistently negative or critical comments. 2. Manipulation, attempts to control or manipulate your behavior or feelings. 3. Disrespect, lack of respect for your boundaries or feelings. 4. One-sided, the relationship is all about their needs and wants, not yours. 5. Gaslighting, making you question your own reality or sanity. To set boundaries. 1. Identify your limits. Know what behaviors and interactions are acceptable to you. 2. Communicate clearly. Clearly state your boundaries in a calm and assertive manner. 3. Be consistent. Stick to your boundaries even if the other person tries to challenge them. 4. Seek support. Talk to trusted friends, family, or a therapist about setting boundaries. 5. Distance yourself. If necessary, limit contact with toxic individuals to protect your well-being. Exercise. Boundary setting practice. Think of a relationship where you need to set boundaries. Write down the specific boundaries you want to establish and how you will communicate them. Practice this conversation in a mirror or with a trusted friend. Building a supportive network. Having a strong support network is essential for mental and emotional well-being. Your network can include friends, family, colleagues, and even professionals like therapists or support groups. Steps to build a supportive network. 1. Reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out to others. Most people are happy to help. 2. Join groups, join clubs, groups, or communities that align with your interests. 3. Seek professional help. Consider talking to a therapist or counselor if you need extra support. 4. Be proactive. Initiate social plans and be open to new friendships. 5. Maintain relationships. Prioritize quality time with loved ones. Supportive network examples. 1. Family. Family members who listen, support, and offer advice. 2. Friends. Friends who understand and accept you without judgment. 3. Colleagues. Co-workers who provide encouragement and professional support. 4. Support groups. Groups of people facing similar challenges, offering mutual support and understanding. 5. Therapists. Professionals trained to help you work through emotional and mental health issues. Exercise. Support network map. Draw a map of your support network. Place yourself in the center and connect lines to the people who support you in different areas of your life. Label the types of support each person offers, e.g., emotional, practical, informational. Empowering message. You are not alone. Reach out and connect. As we conclude this chapter, remember that you are not alone. Everyone faces challenges, and seeking support is a sign of strength, not weakness. By nurturing healthy relationships, setting boundaries with toxic individuals, and building a supportive network, you can create a strong foundation for mental and emotional well-being. Reaching out to others can provide comfort, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. It can help you see your challenges from a new perspective and find solutions you might not have considered on your own. So, take the first step. Reach out to a friend, family member, or professional. Share your feelings and experiences. You'll be amazed at the power of connection and the difference it can make in your life. You deserve to be supported, and there are people out there who care about you and want to help. Embrace the power of connection and let it guide you towards a happier, healthier life. Chapter 14. Living Your Best Life, Setting Goals and Taking Action. Welcome to Chapter 14, where we'll explore how to set meaningful goals and take action to create the life you want. By the end of this chapter, you'll have the tools to overcome fear, develop actionable plans, and celebrate your successes along the way. Setting smart goals. Goal setting is a powerful process for thinking about your ideal future and motivating yourself to turn this vision into reality. The SMART goal framework can help you set clear, achievable goals. S. Specific. Your goal should be clear and specific. M. Measurable. Include precise amounts, dates, and so on in your goals so you can measure your degree of success. Achievable. Your goal should be realistic and attainable. R. Relevant. Choose goals that matter to you and align with your values. T. Time-bound. Set a deadline to focus your efforts and create urgency. Example of a SMART goal. Instead of I want to be healthier, try I will walk for 30 minutes every day after dinner for the next 3 months to improve my fitness and overall health. Exercise. SMART goal setting. Choose an area of your life you want to improve. Write down a SMART goal for this area using the framework above. Aligning goals with your values and aspirations. To ensure your goals are meaningful and motivating, they should align with your personal values and long-term aspirations. Here's how to do this. 1. Identify your values. What matters most to you? Examples might include family, career growth, health, creativity, or community service. 2. Envision your ideal future. Where do you want to be in 5, 10, or 20 years? What does your best life look like? 3. Set goals that bridge the gap. Create goals that move you from where you are now to where you want to be, in line with your values. Exercise. Values and aspirations alignment. List your top 5 personal values. For each value, write down a goal that aligns with it and contributes to your ideal future. Overcoming fear of failure and self-sabotage. Fear of failure and self-sabotage can be significant obstacles to achieving your goals. Here are strategies to overcome them. 1. Reframe failure. See failure as a learning opportunity rather than a reflection of your worth. 2. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned. 3. Visualize success. Regularly imagine yourself achieving your goals. 4. Challenge negative self-talk. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, challenge these thoughts with evidence to the contrary. 5. Start small. Break big goals into smaller, less intimidating steps. 6. Seek support. Share your goals with supportive friends or family who can encourage you. Exercise. Fear-busting. Identify a goal you've been afraid to pursue. Write down your specific fears and then challenge each one with a counterargument or solution. Developing action plans. An action plan is a detailed roadmap that helps you move from your current situation to your desired outcome. Here's how to create one. 1. Break down your goal. Divide your main goal into smaller, manageable tasks. 2. Prioritize tasks. Determine which tasks are most important or need to be done first. 3. Set deadlines. Assign realistic deadlines to each task. 4. Identify resources. Determine what resources, time, money, skills, support, you need for each task. 5. Anticipate obstacles. Think about potential challenges and plan how to overcome them. 6. Track progress. Decide how you'll monitor your progress along the way. Example action plan for the goal: run a 5K in 3 months. Week 1 to 2, walk 30 minutes 3 times a week. Week 3 to 4, alternate 1 minute running, 2 minutes walking for 30 minutes, 3 times a week. Week 5 to 6, alternate 2 minutes running, 1 minute walking for 30 minutes, 3 times a week. Week 7 to 8, run for 15 minutes without stopping, 3 times a week. Week 9 to 10, run for 20 minutes without stopping, 3 times a week. Week 11 to 12, run for 30 minutes without stopping, 3 times a week. Week 13, participate in a local 5K run. Exercise. Create your action plan. Choose one of your SMART goals and create a detailed action plan for achieving it. Taking consistent steps towards your goals. Consistency is key when working towards your goals. Here are tips for staying consistent. 1. Create a routine. Set specific times for working on your goals. 2. Use reminders. Set reminders on your phone or use sticky notes to keep your goals top of mind. 3. Track your progress. Use a journal or app to monitor your actions and progress. 4. Stay accountable. Share your goals with someone who can check in on your progress. 5. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate each step forward, no matter how small. 6. Stay flexible. Be willing to adjust your plan if needed, but stay committed to your overall goal. Exercise. Consistency plan. For the goal you created an action plan for, write down how you'll incorporate these consistency tips into your daily routine. Celebrating successes and learning from setbacks. Acknowledging your progress and learning from challenges are crucial parts of the goal achievement process. Celebrating success. Take time to recognize your achievements, big and small. Reward yourself in ways that align with your goals. Share your successes with supportive friends and family. Reflect on how far you've come and feel proud of your efforts. Learning from setbacks. View setbacks as learning opportunities, not failures. Analyze what went wrong and how you can improve next time. Adjust your plan if needed, but don't give up on your goal. Seek feedback and support from others. Exercise, success, and setback reflection. Think about a recent success and a recent setback in your life. For the success, write down how you'll celebrate it. For the setback, write down what you learned and how you'll apply this lesson moving forward. Empowering message. You have the power to create the life you want. As we conclude this chapter, remember that you have the power to shape your life. Your goals are within reach, and with clear planning, consistent action, and a positive mindset, you can achieve amazing things. Don't let fear hold you back. Every step you take, whether it results in success or a learning opportunity, is moving you closer to your ideal life. Embrace the journey, celebrate your progress, and keep pushing forward. You are capable of great things. Your dreams matter, and you have the strength and resilience to pursue them. Believe in yourself, take action, and watch as you transform your life, one goal at a time. Remember, the power to create the life you want is in your hands. So set those goals, make your plans, and start taking action today. Your best life is waiting for you. Chapter 15. Maintaining your progress, creating lasting positive change. Welcome to Chapter 15, where we'll explore how to maintain the positive changes you've made and continue your journey towards lasting mental well-being. By developing a personalized plan, recognizing triggers, practicing self-care, and embracing ongoing growth, you can create a sustainable path to a happier, healthier life. Developing a personalized plan for maintaining positive thinking habits. Creating lasting positive change starts with a personalized plan tailored to your unique needs and goals. Here's how to develop one. 1. Review your goals. Look back at the goals you set earlier in this book. Have you achieved them? If not, what steps do you need to take to get there? 2. Identify successful strategies. Think about the strategies and techniques that have worked best for you. These might include mindfulness, gratitude practices, self-compassion, or physical activity. 3. Create a routine. Incorporate these strategies into a daily routine. For example, you might start your day with a mindfulness meditation, practice gratitude in the evening, and ensure you get regular exercise. 4. Set reminders. Use reminders to keep yourself on track. This could be setting alarms on your phone, placing sticky notes around your home, or using a habit tracker app. 5. Track your progress. Keep a journal or use an app to track your progress. Seeing how far you've come can be a powerful motivator to keep going. Exercise. Personalized plan template. Create a simple template for your personalized plan. Include sections for your goals, successful strategies, daily routine, reminders, and progress tracking. Recognizing and addressing potential triggers for negative thinking. It's important to recognize potential triggers for negative thinking so you can address them proactively. Here's how. 1. Identify your triggers. Reflect on situations, people, or thoughts that tend to trigger negative thinking patterns. These might include stress at work, conflict in relationships, or feeling overwhelmed. 2. Monitor your thoughts. Pay attention to your thoughts throughout the day. When you notice a negative thought, ask yourself if it's a trigger for a deeper issue. 3. Develop coping mechanisms. Create a toolkit of coping mechanisms to use when you encounter a trigger. This might include deep breathing, talking to a friend, or engaging in a relaxing activity. 4. Practice cognitive restructuring. Use the cognitive restructuring techniques you learned earlier in this book to challenge and reframe negative thoughts. 5. Seek support. If certain triggers are particularly challenging, consider seeking support from a therapist or trusted friend. Exercise. Trigger and coping mechanism list. Make a list of your common triggers and the coping mechanisms you'll use to address them. Keep this list handy for quick reference. Practicing self-care and seeking support. Self-care is essential for maintaining your progress and managing stress. Here are some ways to practice self-care. 1. Physical self-care. Ensure you're getting enough sleep, eating a balanced diet, and staying hydrated. Regular exercise is also crucial for physical and mental well-being. 2. Emotional self-care. Practice mindfulness and meditation to manage stress and stay emotionally balanced. Spend time with people who make you feel good about yourself. 3. Mental self-care. Engage in activities that stimulate your mind, like reading, puzzles, or creative hobbies. Set boundaries to avoid overcommitment and burnout. 4. Social self-care. Maintain strong connections with friends and family. Reach out to others when you need emotional support or just someone to talk to. 5. Seeking professional support. If you're struggling, don't hesitate to seek help from a mental health professional. Therapy can provide valuable tools and strategies for managing negative thinking and maintaining your progress. Exercise, self-care plan. Create a self-care plan that includes physical, emotional, mental, and social self-care activities. Schedule these activities into your weekly routine. Embracing ongoing learning and growth. Your mental wellness journey is a lifelong process. Embracing ongoing learning and growth will help you stay motivated and continue to make positive changes. Here's how. 1. Stay curious. Continuously seek new information and experiences that enrich your life. This could be through reading, attending workshops, or trying new hobbies. 2. Reflect on your progress. Regularly reflect on how far you've come and what you've learned. Celebrating your progress can provide the motivation to keep going. 3. Set new goals. As you achieve your current goals, set new ones that align with your values and aspirations. This keeps you moving forward and growing. 4. Practice gratitude. Maintain a daily gratitude practice to keep your focus on the positive aspects of your life. 5. Embrace challenges. View challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Every setback is a chance to gain new insights and become stronger. Exercise, learning and growth journal. Start a journal dedicated to your ongoing learning and growth. Write down new insights, goals, and reflections on your progress. Empowering message. This is a lifelong journey. Be kind to yourself and celebrate your progress. As we conclude this book, remember that your mental wellness journey is a lifelong process. There will be ups and downs, successes, and setbacks. It's important to be kind to yourself and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. You've taken significant steps towards overcoming negative thinking patterns and creating a more positive, fulfilling life. The tools and strategies you've learned in this book will serve you well as you continue on your journey. Remember, it's okay to have bad days. It's okay to make mistakes. What matters is that you keep moving forward, one step at a time. Be patient with yourself, and don't forget to acknowledge and celebrate your successes along the way. You are capable of creating lasting positive change. You have the power to shape your thoughts, emotions, and actions in ways that support your well-being. Believe in yourself, stay committed to your goals, and embrace the journey of personal growth. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey. I hope this book has inspired and empowered you to live your best life. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep spreading positivity to those around you. You've got this. Your future is bright, and you are on your way to a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life.